his status off of a mixtape.
I can understand.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is
I can understand. I can
he's
understand why
mixtapes.
I can understand why you would feel that way. He is a mixtape guy.
The nigga was mixtape guy.
Yep.
I definitely say that, but I won't say that.
Silent.
We're not.
Them.
We're not saying that's it. We're not saying that's.
We're not
all.
saying that's it.
No,
That's
no,
his
no.
only contribution.
I won't say that. I put his mixtapes over his album because I play his albums more than I play his mixtape. I do visit more. I do visit the mixtapes, but like it's just to hear certain songs, and then it's just to hear. Like I can hear another song that Wayne rapped over that beat, and then I'll be like, "Oh, I'm finna go listen to that mixtape," and that's when I go visit the mixtape. But for the most part, it's just straight albums for the most part
I feel that.
with me.
Anyway, welcome to Talking in Tangents. It's your boy Anthony Truth Gary with my who's here with me today because they got names they didn't want me to use, and so they can make it up right now.
He who shall not be named.
The artist formerly known as that nigga.
J5 the killer.
You gotta catch me to charge me.
Now that's what we're gonna talk
It
about.
is.
It is, but I don't necessarily look at it like that.
Yeah, no, I've
Nah,
never looked at it like
it's-
that. But I can
it's-
see how people can perceive it
But
like that.
that's why I put it.
Is
up.
where
That's
you
the way
can
I
go.
expect.
Is where you can go and say the most offensive shit.
Yeah, you can also see niggas gamble and just maybe shoot.
That's
each
what
other.
I'm saying. That's what I'm
It's
saying.
too much stuff.
Is where you can go. Is where you go. You can.
It's
say
a
the
hood
most-
paradise,
you can-
but not a
you can
regular
say-
nigga.
You can say the most offensive shit, and somebody behind them be like, "Hey man, like anything that was weighing on your chest, you can get it off at the barbershop, bro."
Yeah, you can get off, and you can get. It's a good sounding board. Like you gonna get other dudes as your contemporary. You are gonna get old heads. You are gonna get real young
It was
dudes.
nothing but gossip.
And also,
Nah,
That's how you
gonna
knew
get a
who was
good
cheating on who
perspective.
and
And
who
also-
was fucking up.
they ain't gonna save you. You feel me? Like
Exactly.
if you say some crazy shit,
Yeah, you right.
they gonna be like, "Who
you
the
know,
fuck?"
you know,
is
you said
this
something
nigga?
crazy when you hear your barber clippers go off. You like, oh shit, man. I'm just saying.
No,
You
when
like,
that
I'm just
nigga
saying.
when the nigga stepped back.
He stepped back. He's like, oh no.
When that man took when the motherfucker do the fucking military step back, like, oop.
You're like, I'm just saying, man. They
Like,
don't
what
even know.
It be some old dude. What you say, young blood?
Yeah, I was gonna say, and that old head barber, he done had enough.
Yeah,
Put out a straight razor.
He like, man, come on now.
Like back in the day, they called me Razor Willie.
but I think Hollywood turned it into this like safe space, kumbaya. This is where the black man recharges, type.
Well, I think it
Type
was just
shit.
what men.
I blame
was-
Ice Cube.
I think it was just what men used to be like. If you
But I feel
if
like-
you really look at it, bro, like look at them old TV shows your grandma and your mama used to watch, like Andy Griffin. They had a whole
Yeah, they did.
barbershop in there, and where
They
the
did.
niggas used to come around and sit
did.
around and talk
And
shit
play
like
chess
that.
and
Yeah,
politics. Yeah, you're right. They used to
All
have
that
meetings and
It's a meeting of minds. It's a meeting of minds.
See,
and
it
at the
used to
same
be
time-
that though.
It used to be.
It
I was about
used
to
to
say
be
that.
that.
It still
I think
is.
maybe,
I don't think it was.
maybe
like,
we
not-
came up
not-
on the tail end.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
I'm sorry.
can't. No, I had that. I mean, I feel like for me, it never was that. Like, I didn't play chess until I didn't play chess in the barbershop until I went to a barbershop in Atlanta, and then even then, he moved around so much where he ended up in a spot where the dude was, I had to end my barber getting cut relationships with him because he'll have niggas gambling like right next to me, and you think you see like ones and fives now, you seeing 20s, you seeing 50s, a few hundreds coming in. So I'm talking about money enough where somebody just may get stupid.
And the more money get on the floor, the more the tone change. The more nobody laugh, nobody shooting the shit no more. Just getting quiet.
I mean, it's been. I've been in some barbershops where it's fights that happen and stuff like that. But I think that's just a group of niggas getting together. Like at the end of the day, a group of niggas getting together where it's unfiltered. Somebody gonna say something.
It's true.
yeah.
Somebody gonna say something that somebody ain't gonna agree with, and then the testosterone flowing and everything. You're around other men and everything.
I miss them days
and,
though.
and when you're around other men, it's kind of like it's kind of
It's
You know what I
rules
mean?
too. It's rules to it
Yeah.
though. Like it's a code. Like as flagrant as people can get in a barbershop with their hot takes and their opinions and stuff. There's an unwritten code of conduct, and there's also an unspoken about hierarchy of the barbershop. Sometimes, like the alpha, if you will, for lack of a better term, may not be the owner of the shop. It may be the old head in the first chair, or it may be the young dude who just, I don't know, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, first chair never be the old head. First chair for the
For the rookie, they got to keep an eye on him. But you know what I'm saying? Like, either way, there was a hierarchy. It was a code of ethics, and people just followed. You fell in line. You sat. You came in. You picked your barber, and you sat there, and you unpacked the dynamic of the room. You know what I'm saying? And I miss that. I miss that element. To now, I feel like you go in barbershops, nobody even talking. Barbers ain't even talking to each other.
Yeah, because we got cell phones.
I still go to the same old barbershop.
Like before.
You know what I'm saying? Like niggas, niggas is talking.
So man, where I get my hair cut now is, well, I was getting my hair cut at this dude's. He had like a chair in the downstairs space where it's a little barbershop.
Yeah.
So to me,
I've been over there.
Yeah. So yeah, you've been there. So like, but he just moved to another bar. He actually moved down the block from there to another guy's space. So it's like 2 barber chairs, just him and someone else. And I'll be real with you, I like the non-commotion, cried. I don't like that. I don't want to hear that. Well,
I feel like it recharged my black man soul.
Yeah.
Like
it regrounds. I don't know if it recharges.
Like the barbershop I go to, the man will be like, nigga, like, what the fuck we need the white man for? Shit, we can just buy some motherfucking land and do all this other shit. See, you out here trying to goddamn get this job. When I went in there to when I had to cut my dreads, right? And I went in there, he said, the white man that made you cut your dreads. I disappointed that nigga. It was like I disappointed my dad at the time, man. It was like I disappointed my dad at the time, man. That man was sad. He said it's cool.
That's real shit.
He said it's cool. Make your money, boy. He said see, and that's another thing. Like he was like, it's cool, man. Make your money, man. And then when you make your money, put it up to a place where can't nobody tell you to cut your hair again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And that's what the barbershop had, bro. That's what the barbershop.
That's true. Like a good barbershop.
I guess
like
so.
like
a good one. Yeah.
You've been there
you got to
for
find the
long
right
time.
one. It's like finding the right therapist. You got to find the right one.
That's
you can't
facts.
talk to anybody.
That's facts. That's facts.
You know what?
That's
I
facts.
thought I
But
would
at the
think
same
that,
time,
but I really like the fact that a whole bunch of people don't be around.
At the same time, like
I've smoked in the barber chair before. You ever smoked in the barber chair?
No.
Yeah, I have.
The idea
It's
of
enjoyable.
the idea of
I did drink in a barbershop one time.
me too.
yeah.
The idea of a
Which
barber.
that was a thing for a minute. My bad to cut you off. That was a thing like where the barber offer cognac or whatever when you come in. But people stopped doing that.
No,
Like
actually,
that
he
and
does.
straight
The
blade.
new place he moved, they do that now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah,
I gotta find a new shop. It's not like my shop is trash. They
Well,
are.
how much you want to pay?
yeah.
You
That's
know what?
another
And that's
thing.
that's the thing.
That's the thing.
The
Now,
thing-
see the price of barber. The price of a
That shit
haircut
got crazy, bro. That's
crazy,
like
dog.
that's the
And it-
first
and it
gas
wasn't-
hike right there.
And it wasn't gradually. It didn't go $12, $15, $20. It went $12, $30.
and that is
And it's like,
uniquely-
No, mine went from 12 to 20 to 25, then to 30, and then from 35 to 45.
I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. Fucking Atlanta. This
Yeah.
goddamn Black Hollywood bullshit where folks getting on, man, I just paid $3 bills for a haircut. You ain't on this. And it's a fade. It's a fucking fade.
Nah,
it's like, bro, why you
My
bragging
dude's
on
pretty good
overpaying?
though, and he does cut.
No,
he
no,
does
I'm
cut
saying-
Killer Mike's hair. So
This culture to where overpaying for stupid shit is a status statement.
Well,
I do not get that shit.
this is how I look at it. So I look at it on an hourly thing. So for my haircut, it usually takes about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how if I'm going to cut my hair or I'm going to keep my hair length. So it takes about 40 minutes an hour for him to do everything. So I look at $45 for an hour of
That's
work.
fair. No,
That's
that's
fair
more
to
than
me
fair. Yeah, yeah.
because I get paid $100 to $125 to sometimes $200
But you're
an
also
hour.
not cutting. You're not cutting hair.
Yeah, but thing is, it's still a special thing.
no, I'm saying,
It's-
what
and it
you
is
just
an
said-
art
what you
form.
just
I don't care
said
what
is
nobody
a
say.
comparable price to the product. To
Yeah,
the service,
but you
right?
have to go. You
But
have
he's
to go,
trained.
You have to go.
He's licensed.
Wait, you have to go to the money. Not only that, you have to lift and do all that other shit.
Right.
Right. his money technically come to him.
Yeah, and it's
He's-
consistently.
technically-
Like,
But
he
he does a
Technically-
good job when the money comes to him.
technically,
And the money was like, God
technically his overhead is whatever rent he had to pay
and the electricity bill.
and the electricity. But I'm not saying that you shouldn't be able to charge that, because you should be able to.
Like,
It could be an art form in a sense.
it is an art.
I
It's definitely
mean,
art
if
form.
you were
It's
doing
definitely-
like straight Caesars
That's another thing,
all
bro.
the fucking time, then I can understand 25.
that's what I'm
20
saying.
25
If
bucks.
you're in a regular situation and you're providing a regular
I get shaves. I get-
level
I
of
get all that
service, right?
shit.
To where I'm coming to
I
your
say, I
shop.
think that's some bullshit.
I love it.
Like I'm coming to your shop and I'm
me the hot
soliciting
towel.
your business consistently, then I get, you got to make your money. You got to make it profitable for yourself. So if the market is 45 for you to make your money, you do 10 heads a day, whatever it may be, then cool. But it's the luxury fashion hustle that's coming into the game that I don't like.
But those are
This-
niggas
this
paying
idea-
$80, $100 now. That's
no,
some other shit.
It's like the same thing as like them fucking dress companies that put a dress on somebody on the red carpet and then want to overcharge somebody for a Marshall's dress, right? So
Not a Marshall's dress.
it's the same thing with the hair thing. It's like the haircut where I cut Drake, so now I'm $3,000 for a haircut. It's like, okay, well that could maybe be you, right? That's an isolated you. The market can't raise up because Drake overpaying for his haircut. Are you gotten clout off of cutting Drake?
Well, and this is what I learned. I hear what you're saying. It's more so to say to this. It's like the moment, like me being a photographer, right? Mm-hmm. So say I take nothing but mall portraits, and I get paid, I don't know, on a day $190. Then next thing you know, somebody, a business comes to me, sees my work and say, "Hey, we would love to pay you $500 to come shoot our stuff." And I come shoot their stuff, and they're like, "Wow, great job. Let me refer you to my other friends," and they're also paying me $500. Then the other people, without even saying anything to
They
me,
know your rate is
they know it's
$500.
$500. And then now you're coming back to me because I used to work at that mall, and then now I'm like, "No, nigga, it's $500."
So that makes sense for you, right? So does that make sense for the guy who've been who've been shooting for the elementary school yearbook every year for the last 30 years? Should he now charge $500 because you got $500?
No, I'm not saying that.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about a specific person. So you were speaking on the fact that the person that cuts Drake's haircut. So
Right.
I'm thinking you're talking about the
Oh,
dude.
no, I just mean-
I'm saying anybody
yeah.
stepping at that nigga now. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not.
my bad. I didn't say that right. Yeah, the guy who's cutting Drake hair can charge whatever he wants because he cuts Drake's hair. He can pay his bills off of one head, so he can take the risk and do that. But the whole market as a whole, so and so down at the Stonecrest Mall can't charge those prices.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm starting to see is like there's an Atlanta culture towards just like, oh, we in Atlanta, my homeboy cut Drake hair. Okay,
Well,
that's him.
Well, you also have to think of
Yeah, I
it's,
did.
it's rent, how much their chair costs.
all that makes
all that
sense.
stuff comes
and
into
all
fact.
that you can
So it's
calculate-
location, too.
You can
Yeah.
calculate all that without saying.
And them chairs ain't it?
It is not that
You
It's
cheap.
not cheap.
you can calculate all that without saying I went from $45 this week.
Yeah,
In
the,
2 weeks,
Matt
I'm
ain't
at
that cheap.
$300. That's a
No,
different.
I don't
that's
know.
Gouging.
Well,
That's
hey,
like-
I don't know any nigga doing that. And if you did, you better be a motherfucking haircut prodigy. Like you better be like, damn, this nigga never
Yeah.
touched the clippers, and like he closed his eyes and then like this, and it came back and it was perfect. Like that's the only way a nigga can charge, go from $30 to $300. But on some regular shit, if you don't cut nobody's hair and if you never cut anybody, especially if the nigga never been on TV or some type of magazine or print, and you try to charge that much, you really fucking yourself. Unless you have a fucking legit portfolio, like you just started and you took pictures of every person, recorded you, because niggas gonna be like, let me see everything. They're like, let me see your website, your fucking deck, all that shit.
I'll tell you what Ray J said, bro. Ray J said it don't matter. All you have to do is come up with something that costs a lot of money, and it doesn't matter how many you sell. So if you jump out the gate, and you got the skill set to cut hair like that,
that it matters up until a certain point. You can't scale exclusivity, and this is the example I'm gonna give y'all. Look at all the exotic car brands. They are owned by an affordable automotive manufacturer. You can't really scale exclusivity before you have to make yourself available. And furthermore, these same boutique car brands have now gone to mass production. They're making SUVs. They're making crossovers because you cannot scale exclusivity. It's only so far you can go.
Well, the idea is that pool up there is so small. So like whoever can afford it, and
Right.
whoever can't.
Yeah.
But it does. It's you're not you.
But you can't.
You don't have to.
Can you build? Can you keep growing a company consistently off of that model, off that mentality?
You can, because look at Ferrari. Like, think about it. Like
Ferrari's owned by Fiat.
Yeah, Ferrari was trash, and it still is. Right?
But I mean, we also know luxury and quality are not.
Right.
They don't go together for some reason. I don't know
trash
why.
and still is, but they have. They've had no problem. They've had no problem growing their brand. They don't do anything.
They did though. They almost went bankrupt multiple times. That's why they ended up, having to merge.
They don't advertise their brand like that. Maserati don't advertise their brand like that. Porsche don't advertise their brand.
Volkswagen.
Like that. Volkswagen.
Porsche's Volkswagen. You know what I'm saying? Like all these brands, you name it. And what I'm simply saying is, if you want to be a standalone, independent brand, you want to be the Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola couldn't start selling gold Coke and think that they were going to run their company. Now, can they do a one-off anniversary exclusive NFT bottle of Coca-Cola? Yeah, you can do those. You can pull those stunts, but you can't build a company off of exclusivity.
It's all on who you sell it to first. So like if Coca-Cola started and sold it to the king, right, for $3,000, and the king like, damn, this shit good, boy.
And
y'all boys can't get none of this.
They're gonna have to come out with a peasant version if they want to scale.
Y'all boys can't get none of this, and then all the dukes and so on and so forth, they're chomping at the bits. They're chomping at the bits. It's like supply and demand. Yes, like you said.
No.
Like you said,
let's go back to the Coca-Cola scenario.
That
in
pool
order
is
for
small.
them to scale, they're gonna have to take the cocaine out of it, and they're gonna have to put fructose corn syrup in it, and they got to sell it to the broke niggas.
That nigga's stupid.
In order to become Coca-Cola.
This nigga is stupid.
I'm just saying.
And these are the conversations that you would have in the barbershop.
Exactly.
These are the damn conversations that niggas be saying in barbershops.
Exactly, bro. And that's why the barbershop is a safe place for me.
I feel you, but one thing I don't see, and
That's
you know,
true.
and
That's
I
true.
The barbershop is the only place you might still hear the word faggot.
Yeah, now you gonna hear that. Yeah,
you might still hear the word punk.
Yeah,
you might still hear the word sissy.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, you definitely gonna hear sissy, especially you watching the game.
It ain't no.
You watching football? So it's gonna be some pussy, some faggot ass
man.
nigga.
Some of the conversations I done heard growing
the
up.
only
I heard
word
it all in the barbershop.
The
bro.
worst. See,
the only word off limits is bitch.
My mom was
You
saying,
ain't gonna call no nigga no
Yeah,
bitch.
you're right. You can't do that in the
You can't do it in the
barbershop.
barbershop. No.
in some barbershops,
You can't call a nigga a bitch. Let's put it that
Oh
way.
yeah, no, those are fighting words. That's outside the barbershop rule.
It's over.
That you
Can we take this outside?
yeah, it's
that's
gonna
what
be
that
no.
is.
Yeah. Even the owner gonna be like, "Nah, you got to,
you
y'all,
got to
both
go.
of y'all got to
Y'all
go."
don't need to step on.
But like it sucked because having a single mom growing up, and my mom wasn't a bad looking woman. Going into the barbershop, I'm just saying, it shit was tough, bro.
They be like, "That's your mom?"
It's plenty of times because I was about 7, 8. My brother about
That's your mom's.
My brother about 18. But it's a couple of times we was like, I look over at him, a few chairs down. He look at me like, man, all right.
You know what?
That shit was tough, bro.
We gonna have to talk after this because I take that for granted for you,
Man, bro, y'all don't get it. Y'all really don't know. Y'all don't.
A couple of times.
It's a lot of things. It's a lot of little things that you really don't process. When you just like, yeah, that was that shit's wild.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah.
I mean, I didn't. You see my girlfriend. You see how old he is. So she doesn't even like going to his sports practices because the coaches are going to
coaches is wild.
Them
boy.
coaches is wild. She done heard all types of things from the coaches.
wild.
I went to my little cousin little league game. Get what?
He like, we like
I was
having you
wondering-
here. We have something to look at. This nigga said that to her.
I almost want to.
We have something to look at.
Hold on.
That's what old heads do, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I almost want to
It was
get
a white
both-
dude though.
I almost want to get both of
It
them
don't
on the
matter.
microphone and talk about that shit. Maybe not him. Maybe it's too soon. But her and get her perspective because my mom, in hindsight, I've had conversations as an adult. Like, man, that was tough. Like, how did you handle that? Like, how did you negate some of the things? Because and she was like, well, I had to become aware. Like, I had to put on a sweatsuit when I was taking.
Oh,
to
she
the
sit in the
barbershop.
car. She drop him off. I go sit in the
She
car.
said when your brother got old enough, it was all right. Y'all go handle this. You go talk to your coach, and if it's a problem, then I'll come. But so she was like, I almost had to make y'all be that man. You know what I'm saying? And y'all do that, and I stay out of it because and she was at first, my ego got involved, and I was like, man, ain't nobody gonna keep me from my kids. And then she was thinking, nah, it's a part of their process. I can't like fuck up their process because I want to be involved.
But see that, and
I'm sorry to hear that, Mike.
Well,
It ain't gotta be
it's
like
not,
that.
yeah,
Come
it's
on,
not a bad
damn.
thing.
No, I'm fucking
Why you
with him.
gotta be like that? See, that's
Sorry,
that
Mike.
shit. That's
Yeah, it's not a bad
you,
thing.
you a son of a bitch.
Oh, his
bad
mama
thing.
was attractive. Oh,
See, I'm telling you, bro.
I'm messing with you.
I almost want to get her on the microphone because I know she got the same thing, and she the type of person she is. She's self aware. She'll tell you flat out like, all these little things you've never thought about. You be like, oh shit, I guess. Yeah. Oh shit.
no, I'm not disagreeing with. I probably wouldn't disagree with anything he had to say now or even before I fucking hear it. It's more so to say is that niggas be looking. Niggas is always gonna be looking, and the funny part is it's the sad part is that you see how these coaches become coaches, and then why they become coaches, and then next thing you know they done fuck three soccer moms,
Yep.
2 T-ball little niggas because she already a single mom and he young, so he's thinking over at the
You
nighttime.
start to look like why 3 of the starting 5 trash in the motherfucker, but they moms all bad. You
Behind
know?
the motherfucker.
They're like y'all trash in the mug.
Oh shit, man! You know what? I see. I get white people confused.
Of course.
Like I literally I'll look at 2 white stars and I'll be like, all right, y'all niggas ain't the same. Like for the longest, I don't know why, but Johnny Depp and Brad Pitt I thought were the same person. Now I know they look drastically different.
Really?
Yeah, but
those don't go. But there's Jared Leto and there's another dude. I'm like,
no, it's not that they look alike. It's just the fact that
I used to give Matthew McConaughey and Owen Wilson.
yeah.
I can see. No, I'm saying that, but mine they're so fucking far off that I just hear them or hear about them, and I just think they're the same person.
But white people is just well.
But I do that in regular life.
I don't.
Like 2 niggas that were in the same room, and I thought they were the same person.
I don't categorize.
They both had a little soul patch beard.
I don't know how to put that. I don't know how to put it. When I look at white people, I'm like, yeah, okay, you white, and that's it. The only thing I can say is that outside of us, most white people have drastically different haircuts.
No.
Bro,
I
I haven't seen some
The
of the
ones
same
I run into.
haircuts, the same glasses, backwards
Yeah.
ball cap, brass
All
bows, brass pro shop,
The ones I run
fucking
into.
gloves.
Some of them even get dirty the same. They shoes.
They got the same trucks.
You know,
They got the same fucking
Yeah,
trucks, bro.
like
They,
they just-
you know how many F-150s are in the fucking studio lot?
they be looking like
Yeah,
PS2
F-150s,
characters. They just
yeah.
like carbon copies.
Like, come
Carbon
on,
copies.
how you look at
Generic Grand Theft Auto.
I'm just saying you can look at these niggas and be like, everybody here goes fishing.
Everybody,
Like
I
everybody
know.
here,
That
everybody
flannel-
here will got a big old grill that they just smoke a hog on.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, they got a hog.
yeah. There's a dude down the street that got a big ass hog, and when that shit about the size of
And
a
he be
goddamn
bringing
go-kart.
eggs to work to give away.
This dude, he got a big ass hog the size of a go kart, and when the hog came around the corner, I was like, "Oh, okay. You supposed to? We in the city. And you supposed to be like, what the fuck is that?" No, I was like, "Yep, that's about right. Like you got the outfit on."
Them
That's
niggas
about
got
right.
goats.
Them niggas do got
Them
goats.
niggas
I wouldn't
got
trust
goats.
nobody. I wouldn't trust nobody with a goat.
I know a nigga
Nah,
with a
black people
whole
keep
little
goats.
mini farm at his house.
I don't
Black
trust
people
nobody
keep
with a goat.
Black
Why?
people,
You think
because
why?
they probably did some murder.
With a
Fake
goat.
I
So
mean-
what does the goat eat up the evidence?
A goat will eat anything.
And there's a
So
lot
a
of
goat is like a
pig will eat anything, yeah.
So a pig is like a tall, more soluble goat. He look like.
I mean, a pig will dispose of a body faster than a goat, but goats, something about goat. I guess the Bible shit, the satanic shit, and all that. I'm like, yo, why you got this goat?
You know what?
Like,
It's the eyes.
It's the eyes.
Do you
man.
realize like goats have rectangle eyes?
You know, and I'm just like, you could have had a cat.
I'm serious. Do you know
coulda
that?
had a
Like goats have
dog.
rectangle pupils.
I would even accept a deer, but a goat, I'm like, you had all these mammals that will fuck with humans, and you decided to go with a goat. The Bible only picked on one animal, and you was like, nah, I can change their mind. I'm gonna go ahead and get me a goat.
Oh my god!
Like,
Shut up.
I don't know, it's kind of weird. I don't know.
This nigga said.
Man. And a goat ain't that different from a sheep.
My goat
I mean,
different.
well,
And I love sheep, but they don't have the same eyes.
Yeah.
They don't have them rectangle fucking demonic eyes.
Goat ain't that different from a ram.
Look at the goat's eyes. Be like, okay, I see the Satan.
Have y'all ever seen like a ram in person?
Yeah,
I haven't.
No, I've never seen a ram.
I've seen one.
I did see a
it
kangaroo
was,
in person.
it was one of them. It was at the zoo.
Yeah, I would imagine, but I did see a kangaroo in person, and I realized like, oh, you're not nothing to be fucked with. Like it was like them
bitches
Kangaroos
be
ain't
swole,
nice. Them
bro.
niggas can kick the shit out you.
Them bitches
Big ass
bitch
feet.
225 off rip.
And they can fucking kick over a car on their tail.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's true, but I feel like they could.
I feel like
they could at least kick the car windows out. Yeah. That's enough for me.
I watched the goddamn bull fuck a car up on YouTube. That shit was wild.
yeah.
So was the bull doing it for the gram? Like,
I don't know.
like what's it?
You know how
like a bull ain't got a reason to fucking fuck it. Like that's that's a nigga who's angry.
You know how white people like to invade nature, and the bull just wasn't having it that day.
It wasn't happening. Yeah. Bulls, I fuck with bulls because bulls really don't. They don't be on some fuck shit. They be on some cow shit if you leave them alone. Yeah. And then you be like, "Hey, that's a cool looking cow." And you be like, "Nah, man, chill." That's a cool looking child. And then you be like, "Nah, you know what? Fuck your Hellcat and just flip your Hellcat." You know, like just leave.
Hope you got insurance.
Leave them alone, man. Let them live. Let them graze.
But yeah, I ain't like
the niggas said graze.
Like when it comes to white people, bro. Like I want to say they all look the same, but they all don't.
Nah, of course they don't.
They don't all look the same.
But a lot of them do.
But you have a little moment where you go, ooh.
Like I said, I go by the haircut because 9 times out of 10, like the people I run into, they either got one of them got long hair, the other one got the little shave size with the with the shit on the you know what I'm saying, or I run into the them little. You know, the super dirty white people with the dreads and shit.
Dude, you get those.
And you can smell them.
Patchouli ones. Yeah.
You can like they don't be there, but you know they were.
You know they were.
Like I can't stand. And I'm like, man, this ain't 1892. Yep. Go take a bath, nigga. Like we ain't used to this.
Yeah, but he been churning butter all night and shit.
Shit, he sure has buttercrumb.
No, but like, and the same can be said about us. Like, I mean, come on, let's be honest.
That's
true.
True.
You know, it's not now there are, because we're in the community, we're in the culture, we know the difference.
Yeah.
But then somebody who's not familiar with us, like we can look at twins and be like, oh, they 100%. He into goth type shit. He into, you know, this, that, and the other. Like we can see a twin from a mile away and be like, all right, nah, they different. But like a white set of twins, identical twins, it's gonna take me a minute. I'll figure it out, but it's gonna take me a minute.
It took me a minute to figure out
red.
It took me to figure out them two boys. They weren't even twins.
Who? You talking about that
Ryan?
Jonathan and his brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I brought him on to this job I was keying, and them niggas caught me off guard. And like he like, what's up?
So
like,
were they
it was
related?
Brian and Jonathan. No, they're brothers.
Okay,
but one's like 2 years older than the other one, but they look fucking like identical,
almost identical,
like almost identical, bro. Like it caught me off guard. I was like, I like, what's up, Jonathan? And he's like, hey, how you doing, Anthony? And I was like, what? I had to look back. I was like, hold on, y'all. We're like, what the fuck going on?
I met a girl like that. She was like 3 years older than her sister. They look identical, like down to the eyelash, everything was the same. I was like, damn, y'all. She was like, yeah, we get that all the time.
So if you were given an opportunity to fuck, like say you was fucking with one of the twins and the other twin was like, I want to fuck, and the other twin was like, I'm cool, you can do it. Would you do it?
Nah, cause you know what?
Yeah, cause that boy ain't dumb. He know exactly what he's like. No, I ain't gonna fall for this.
One that sound like
it sound fishy. It sound porny.
It sound like a setup, and then two,
it's too much joy in that scenario for you.
Two,
a woman is never going to allow that much one-sided joy.
Two,
I gotta give you that.
Two, I don't want to find out that the sister got better pussy.
Because you can't go back. And you can't stay with her.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't. You can't go back to the mediocre coochie and then the good coochies at every Thanksgiving.
Everything.
She had every birthday.
I'm
party.
saying, so you had a girlfriend that lets you fuck other girls and you get some better pussy, you saying that
No,
It's different.
Go
Now,
to the
how's that
scenario
different?
that we talking
because
about.
we not gonna be around that no more.
Exactly.
We not.
She gonna be on the-
we
she
met
gonna be on the family
we met at the Popeyes, and that was cool and everything. But I might not go back she might not come back to that Popeyes, and I might not. You feel me? Like, but
All right, fair
but
enough.
the sister, she gonna be around. She gonna be at the wedding,
At the wedding, at the baby showers. She's
You
gonna be
feel-
everywhere.
and you gonna have to look at her every day and be like,
Yep.
"That was some good ass."
And every night, you know,
And then you, and then you gonna look at your girl, and she gonna be like,
you thinking
What's
about
that?
it, ain't
What's
you?
that? What's that? Was it good? No, baby, you gonna have to lie. She done turned you into a liar.
she gonna wait till you get
You
about.
turn yourself into like you like it sure was, baby. Tell her the truth. You better get the Keegling. Better put that fucking little pink thing in your pussy and grip. Get it going, goddamn.
That shit was so goddamn good. Ooh.
Woo. She did. It was like she was massaging my dick inside of her body.
Yeah, man.
It was like the machine when you get your feet rubbed. And
Moral of the story: stay your black ass at home.
Stay your black
Stay
ass
your
at
ass.
home.
Mind your goddamn
Okay.
business. Stay.
Mind your business.
You know.
it was just a
I know, man.
hypothetical.
If what you got is getting good,
Hey.
keep it.
Well,
Don't try to add it. Don't try to add no season. You'll fuck around, put too much salt in
You
there.
better pray on it. You better pray on it.
man.
You'll fuck around and put some salt. You didn't taste it already. It tastes good already. You gonna add some damn salt,
I mean,
some pepper,
I mean, but I do that.
and now it's too spicy.
I like spice.
Now it's too spicy.
There's no such thing. I've had ghost
Oh,
peppers
no.
and
No,
kept-
it is. such a
Dude,
thing.
you seen me eat wings as I was sweating,
Yeah.
and I finished them bitches.
Yeah, but you gotta admit.
But that's
though,
just you not wanting
being
to succumb to
stubborn.
some
Yeah.
shit.
Exactly. So why the fuck you
They
think
don't
that's
mean
gonna
it's
stop?
good.
me?
That don't mean you like that.
That
Nigga,
was
you
good.
just like, well, this shit ain't gonna defeat me.
right. right.
So
I paid for
exactly.
it.
So you think I won't have the same attitude? This shit ain't gonna take me down. It ain't gonna take me down.
You ain't gonna like it.
You ain't gonna like it. And then you gonna
I didn't say nothing about liking
yo,
nothing.
And then his stubborn ass gonna be humbled on the toilet later. Like, man, I should just let
Man,
them
I
wings
should've-
go.
First of all,
should've charged
I
them
knew
wings
the
to-
toilet thing was gonna happen, so that was already a prep talk anyway.
Your stubborn love would just be tricking your taste
I ain't
buds.
gonna lie to you.
Yeah, every time.
Like, now that we speaking on that, I ain't gonna lie to you. I do want a goddamn bidet so for when I take them spicy
For
shits.
real, man.
Yeah.
Nah, I think I'm old enough to get a
Some
bidet now.
some good water.
I want, but
I'm old enough to get
I'm
a bidet.
But I want to.
I'm
I want to
comfortable.
buy like a toilet with a bidet in it or some shit.
I'm gonna have to get them little cheap
But they say
Amazon
them- they say them
things
bitches,
first.
How much it go?
Well, they said the way they work is different. Like, you got to
No,
spend.
we had one. I was in DR. That
I was
shit.
say you
boy,
gotta
that
spend
shit
some money
shot
to get
straight
the-
up my ass.
I was gonna say you got to spend some money to get the one with the thing that come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, you got to goddamn. It's like
I'm
two
not gonna-
separate toilets.
It
or
took
some
me a
shit.
second to get used to water going in my ass, but
yeah. Well, I mean, you know.
once it did, I was like, all right, this is definitely a definitely.
Once
Especially you
get-
take a.
so once you got acquainted, it was like, all right, cool.
But it was right after a sloppy shit.
Yeah, that's a clutch time.
But it was like a sloppy.
But you know, you can get a bidet toilet seat now. Now I don't know
A
how
bidet
it works.
toilet seat?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
looked it
yeah.
up. Yeah, you get a bidet toilet
Yeah,
seat.
the white.
No,
No,
it's,
I mean,
it's some. It's some.
There's a
called-
regular bidet wipe, man. You got to do something. You got to.
It's something
Yeah,
called.
but at least
you gotta participate
It
a little
loosens
bit.
up the crumbs.
That's what it's supposed to do.
it's something called. Damn, what this shit called? I hear it on podcasts all the time. Fuck.
It's on. We hear about
Tushy.
bidets. The Tushy.
Tushy.
Hello Tushy or some shit.
A
It's
Tushy?
$70, bro.
It sounds like
That's the name of the bidet brand. A Tushy.
Well, it's a
part of it.
it's a bidet, but you install it onto your toilet.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
But I think that's necessary, man. The West need to grow up, man. We need to take better care of our booty holes.
Man, we don't need that shit.
Man, we do. You
I
know,
don't need that
shit. Why why is hygiene weird, man? Like, take care of your booty hole. Put something wet down there. Take care of your booty hole.
I don't need-
something wet.
Something wet. Put something wet down there. Ain't never hurt nobody.
I don't.
What's wrong with y'all? A little water ain't never hurt nobody. A little moisture ain't never hurt nobody.
It sounded like he dropped something on the floor and got
Hey
caught
man,
picking it up.
hey man, like to get my goddamn cousins to use that shit, bro. That would be close to impossible, dog.
Well, you got hood cousins.
That would be close to
Them
impossible.
niggas ain't trying. They ain't trying nothing to go up there.
Not only are they hood, they country. And so it's over with.
Yeah,
for
they
that.
not. You might as well let it go.
It's over with.
You hood in the hood. I mean, hood in the woods.
Hood country is definitely
I
different.
mean, that means you know when you want to see a dead
Look,
body.
like I take a sip after Rodney. They won't.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
We talking about bidets.
damn.
Hood country
That's
folks.
backwood. A little bit.
We talking about bidets. Hood country folks won't even take a shower during a thunderstorm. So you
Yeah.
know you ain't gonna get them using no
Oh,
bidet.
I remember that back in the day.
You know you ain't
Nigga, I done
bidet.
took like 3 showers.
And
Now look at me wrong. I was thinking it the whole time. I was like, oh shit, I should be in here.
Well, the thunderstorm, a thunderstorm ain't good for nothing but sleeping and goddamn fucking
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
especially rain hitting that window. You can build a rhythm to that.
sleeping and fucking. That's all it is. That's all it's good for. Who
You
the
doing-
fuck is taking a shower at during the thunderstorm unless you gotta go somewhere?
I mean, you know,
It's early in the morning and I gotta go to
you
work.
gotta go to work.
That's what I'm saying. Unless you
Or you need
gotta
to
go
get to
somewhere.
bed.
Gotta watch these hickory nuts.
Unless you gotta go somewhere. Other than that, yeah. But yeah, like my cousin and them, they just,
Yeah.
ain't doing none of
But
that
I mean,
shit.
we got to grow up, man.
All my
You
cousins
know,
got babies.
We need to make
Most of mine. do.
instead of homophobia, filthiness need to be more of like a thing. You know, like
Nah,
don't
that's
be so
never gonna
filthy,
be a thing. Cause
you know,
cause people like being filthy.
true.
Like
That's very
like
true.
you can go into someone's home and be
That's
like,
very-
okay,
yeah,
like I don't have the highest level of cleanliness, but it won't get it won't get disgusting. Ain't gonna be no
Yeah,
pots in the sink
ain't
rusting or
nothing
nothing
scary,
like
you know,
that.
ain't gonna be nothing
Ain't gonna be
weird.
no little roaches. And
Yeah.
nah, I don't live that way. But some niggas be like, oh, that's Jesse and that's Binkus. That's that's Jolene in the corner over there. Like them roaches got fucking names.
Yeah.
So
Well, you can't get rid of. You know, it's hard to get rid of roaches.
you have to fucking.
but it's easy to prevent them motherfuckers.
Yeah,
I can
gotta-
tell you that much.
You gotta do nuclear war to get rid of
Well,
roaches.
roaches that go wherever they
Wherever they can go.
Exactly.
whatever they can.
Well, no, they go where the food is. You get rid of the
The
food.
thing is, roaches eat stamps, stamp glue.
Really? Well, who has stamps?
I mean, I got.
That's what I mean. Clean your shit up. But why you
I
still
mean,
got
but
stamps?
if they in the country,
Roaches
they definitely
eat
got
dog
stamps.
food.
When you get water bugs,
They got satellite internet.
Roaches eat dog food.
No, you know what I found out?
Damn.
Rats love dog food and they love shit, the dog shit more than the food. So like kennels and stuff, they got service and they got to get that shit up out of there real quick.
Damn, so the dog processing the food is like a better food
Well,
for the rat.
Yeah, you know it's a talk.
That's fucking gross.
It's some for everything, man.
No, it's some human shit, some human food that has to be turned into shit before this process. It's a coffee. I can't. It's a
It's
bean.
they feed it to these I don't know, they monkeys or something, and their digestive juice strips the outside of the bean, and they be broiling it. And white people are like, this is the most delicious
and the
thing.
bean is like it's super bitter.
It looks like doo doo boiled though.
It does look like
it looks like
yeah.
boiled doo
I
doo.
had some of it.
Yeah, that boiled doo doo.
Yeah, in Indonesia, and it's delicious. But it's like and you don't. It's no rankness or nothing. It's actually sweet. It's super sweet.
better
I'm
be.
be honest with you, bro. That'd be a lot for me.
You know, I'm saying,
But I don't really like coffee.
You're
like
right. But the tourist hustle is real.
How much they charge for a cup of that?
What if
It wasn't a lot, but
now did
what
you
it
say
is-
that? Now did you say that? What if the tour? What if that was the
Right.
tourist?
There's
It's
a
like,
tour-
look at
No,
this
it's definitely
nigga.
a tour- no, it's-
Look at that nigga eating that shit coffee.
now let me say this: it's a delicacy.
No, they got a YouTube video for it.
It's a delicacy, just like everything else. It's a delicacy for white people. The foreigners, they probably way past it. It's like chitlins to them. It's like I'm off that, but like it ain't bad tasting. It ain't worth the money. But this is how I know it's a tourist trap. It's because you go through a whole tour where you see they got a farm where they farm the beans, and then you go to a little cave, and ain't nothing in the cave. It's like this well crafted manicure cave, ain't nothing there. And then you go up to this front, it's like nicely thing, it's overlooking the farm, and then they give you the thing. So you paying for like the whole experience. It's bogus,
yeah.
but you know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't. But I ain't a coffee person.
Yeah, I mean,
But I definitely wouldn't. Well, I guess most of the vegetables that I eat, cow shit and stuff.
oh yeah,
is used.
fertilizer and stuff. Shit
Used
is
to grow it,
it's
yeah.
some
I
good,
mean,
some good marinade.
shit had.
I mean, y'all gotta stop acting weird about shit.
Yeah.
I mean, you eat chitlins, you definitely taste
done
some
ate
shit.
some
You
shit.
didn't have some pork
Shrimp,
crumbs.
shrimp got a shit lining
I
on
don't really
every
know
shrimp.
like that.
y'all trip. Well, I know Justin don't. You bogus because I know I seen you eat some shrimp before.
How long ago?
I
At a wedding?
I'm sure.
At a wedding?
The last time I ate shrimp,
It wasn't a cocktail. They probably devein that. That devein is the shit. They probably clean it.
Jamil had cooked some shrimp on the grill. when we
What
was
about
little
crawfish?
boys.
What about crawfish, Ant?
I ain't never had
No,
crawfish.
I don't
That's
like
one thing.
crawfish.
You know what's funny?
I don't fuck
That's
with
one
that. That
thing
look like
I
big
never.
shrimp.
That's one thing I never tasted. That
Little
I was like,
prawns.
damn.
Are you serious? So out of all the shellfish, lobster, crab, you be like, man, I sure do wish I could have tried that little
Crawfish.
mud cricket.
Yeah, crawfish and
mud
crab.
cricket.
That's what it is.
Crawfish and like king crab and shit like that. I wish I could have.
Oh, so
Yeah, king crab
so
look
you would you say you're you being sick against it? What's it called? Allergic?
Yeah.
You being allergic against it? Did that just like form later in life?
Yeah, because I used to eat it.
Damn.
I used to eat it. My uncle and them used to go down like I still remember my last time eating some fish. I was at my uncle's house. He had went fishing and he caught some catfish, and he was cooking it. And me and my little cousin was sitting down there eating it, and I was tearing that bitch up.
He got
'Cause
back
it
to the
was
house
good.
like, why I can't
It was
breathe?
good. And then, well, it don't affect me like that. It just make me sick to the like I'm finna throw up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably like me and
Like I'm
Basil.
finna throw up.
Like where it's just
Like
like
I just keep like I just gotta throw up. It don't matter, and I done tried like different. Some folks was like maybe it's the seasoning, maybe it's the bread, and I done tried different things, and every single time I'm like, huh.
Yeah. And it's weird how certain things can happen. Like I've heard women actually going through pregnancy and coming out of it allergic to something new. Like or your body can like grow into certain things, go through certain things, you know.
My mama best friend, when she got pregnant with her last little boy, she became diabetic.
You know what I'm saying? People get blood transfusions and become allergic to certain shit. It's
She
weird.
became diabetic, and then after she had the baby, get what?
What?
She didn't have to take the medicine no more. It was over.
So it's like it's actually I heard about that. It's like pregnancy something.
Yeah,
I've heard about that particular type of ailment, but damn.
yeah, it's some wild shit.
Yeah. Oh man, I got to fart.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
You wanna?